And I just want to take a trip down memory lane, ask you about some of your big league first, and see what you remember about them. So we'll start with Byrnesy, I guess. Your first big league strikeout. Do you remember?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh,
maybe that's probably a good thing, right? I mean, I could tell you my first hit. I could tell you my first homer. I could not tell you who was my first big league strikeout against.
Delete.
I would bet that Dallas remembers his first strikeout.
Oh, what are you talking about? Miguel Tejada, former MVP? Sure. From Hot Tejada? No, I had no idea. Change up? No idea. I can't remember exactly.
Dallas, you'll appreciate this. So I was at UCLA, and I used to stand like I'm standing in a batter's box when the Dodgers or Angels were on TV. And this is back, obviously, before we had MLB Network and we had the whole package and you could watch every team. So we got the Southern California teams. And so I used to stand in the box, and Chuck Finley was an all-star pitcher for the Angels at the time. And my roommates would make fun of me. They're like, dude, what are you doing? And I mean, I get it because probably half the time I was naked or something. But I would be taking like these dry hack at bats against Chuck Finley. And like envisioning like I'm in the box. And so sure shit, the first guy that I face in the big leagues, Chuck Finley. And I end up hitting a bullet up the middle. And I told all three of my roommates to go F themselves afterwards. And I said all the dry hack at bats against Chuck Finley finally paid off.
I bet Chuck remembers the first hit he got from Tawny Katayan. Dallas, I would ask about your first hit, but in 6 plate appearances, big goose egg, my friend.
Why are you bringing up? Why are you going to do that? Why? Do you realize who I faced my first big league? Hey, Dallas, why don't you go ahead? That's Clayton Kershaw up there. Go left on left. Should be no problem. He's got 95 in the tank at the time. Just going to need you to turn around and get this one down. And mind you, Bob Guerin at the time was not letting us take batting practice. Like, no, BP? No. Like, we're going to do this for a week or so, and then we're going to be right back at our plate. We're not taking BP. So, yeah, go get Clayton Kershaw. I bunted the ball so it was a 2-hopper to third base. Got the sack down, all right? Got the job done.
There you go. Yeah, two sacks out of 6 PAs.
That's right. Confirmed sacks haver. That's me.
Were you a hitter in high school and college?
I was a gardener. I absolutely raked, Rags, if I'm being real. I have more collegiate Division I home runs than one Alex Cora, a guy, a dear friend of mine, a partner of mine. I used to give him a ton of grief when we were in the box doing the College World Series together because, Texas Tech, we were in the booth together, actually. Texas Tech hits their first ever College World Series home run. We're calling the game. They're playing Florida. So obviously Alex Cora, Miami legend, right? I mean, the guy pays taxes in Omaha. He's been there for so long. And they hit that homer and I am just losing my shit. And I look over at Cora and go, I have more career home runs in college than you do, right? I have one. Cora.
He hit none?
None, Byrnesy. None.
That's crazy, dude. He was a good player in college too.
Oh, he was a guy there. You kidding me?
We played them. We lost to Miami and we lost them in '96 in the finals, the regional finals in Texas, in Austin, and then we lost them again in the College World Series the next year in '97.
Oh.
Pat the Bat on that team, huh?
Pat the Bat. People don't realize how good of a college player that he was. Like, dude, that was
a freak,
college,
a behemoth.
Dude, that was the best college hitter I ever seen. And Kotze was the best college baseball player that I ever saw.
Period. Right? Period.
Pat Burrell was the best college hitter I ever saw. It wasn't even close.
Isolate Night with Scott Rogowski, live every Sunday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern.